me with the dog in the background. The benefits of getting a wild hair up your ass for me. So it's very easy to spend a lot of our downtime, if we have downtime. First of all, it's very easy to just fill up space. Fill up the physical space around us, fill up the energetic space, fill with noise, with discussion, with distractions. And when we are doing that and we catch ourselves doing it a lot, it's usually because there's something going on that's making us uncomfortable that we don't want to face and then deal with. I'll speak for myself, but I know it applies to other people. So I have been in a state recently of just making sure that I keep my space filled. Not so much my physical space, because I am big into minimalism, and I'm very opposed to hoarding. So physical hoarding of things is not so much my issue. But the distractions, the keeping myself occupied so I don't have to sit down and be still and feel what I feel about whatever I'm feeling. I've been doing a lot of that recently. And so I'm coming into a period of time where I'm going to be having some downtime and thinking about the glorious benefits of getting a hair up your ass, a wild hair especially, because then you can't keep ignoring what's making you uncomfortable, which means you cannot avoid doing something about it. So this is going to be a big coming year of personal transformation. We've been in the December time of the year. Look at my ring. Very excited about that. We've been in December, and I have been committing for the last several years to forcing myself to slow down, because it's just constant go, 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 go. And when it's starting to get dark outside, if you're in the northern hemisphere, December is winter time, and it's dark, and it's time to be quiet, and it's time to not be moving around so much. And with all of these various activities that are going on and life just continuing, it's almost impossible if you aren't consciously and deliberately saying, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not taking anything else on. I'm not inspired by that project. I'm not going to come to the get together. I'm not going to do whatever. I'm just going to be still. I'm going to slow down. I'm stopping. So I've been doing that for myself for the last several years as much as possible, and allowing myself to basically end the year as a spiritual, magical person who follows the calendar of the year, the wheel of the year. The end of the year is like October, Day of the Dead, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, all of those. Dia de los Muertos. So that's when the year ends. And then I'm allowing myself to flow in November and December. And it's challenging. It's very, very challenging, because nobody else is trying to flow in November and December. People are still trying to churn out stuff. Be productive. Like the sun is high in the sky, and like it's the middle of the year. It is not the middle of the year. It is not time for summer solstice behaviors. It is time for winter solstice behaviors. It is time for slowing down. It is time for saying no. It is time for going inward. It's time for feeling how you feel and doing something about that, so that when the new year comes, even though we're still, in the darkness of the year in the first few months, so that we have direction for how we're going to act and where we're going to be acting, and so that we can apply ourselves effectively and skillfully. So, man, November, December, I've been slowing down and I've been just observing and I've been feeling the building, the discomfort of like, there's stuff happening that is making me uncomfortable. There are things going on around. I mean, it's just been a crazy year anyway. We all know that. We've been watching. If you are paying even a little bit of attention, you've been seeing the madness and the chaos that's taking place. But I've been feeling the building of the discomfort with what's happening and forcing myself to just be still. And the benefit of that is that I'm starting to see, like, okay, it's time to start taking action. And that is where our resolutions can come from. And that's how we can create resolutions that are effective and impactful and actually genuine and authentic to the year and to ourselves and to the growth and the progress that we want to make. So I probably have a lot more to say about that, but I don't know that I feel like it because I'm going to let myself say no. So yeah, it's December, coming into the holidays, and I'm letting the discontent, the malcontent, discontentment, lack of contentment, whatever, I'm letting it build. And I'm letting it build in a way that when I do take action, I can take right action, and I can take skillful action, and I can take well thought through action and intentional action. Because the other thing that can happen when you don't do anything about this discomfort is that it's still there in the background when you're keeping yourself distracted and you're keeping your days full and you're making yourself like keep going, and then you only decompress very briefly when you fall asleep, but you're not even getting very good rest because you're waking up through the night with your brain talking to you and chattering and with your body giving you feedback because you're storing your concerns and your discomfort in your body, even if you aren't like consciously processing it. So when you're doing all of that, you're still feeling the feelings. They're just in the background and they contribute to that just constant low grade feeling of anxiety or discomfort or upset or sadness or whatever. So it's time to get it up and out. 2 weeks of downtime. 2 weeks of quiet. 2 weeks of no distractions and excuses. And let's see what arises from that.